Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills dad took to Instagram this month to share a peek at Paul Jr.'s baptism ceremony. The July 13 post showed Paul holding his now 6-month-old boy inside a Greek Orthodox church, where they gathered with friends and family. The father and son photo was somewhat of a twinning moment, as Paul donned an all-white look consisting of a short-sleeved button-up and trousers, while baby Paul wore an angelic christening gown with matching shoes. "Here we look alike, Paul Jr." Paul wrote along with a fingers crossed emoji. "Who else thinks Paul Jr. is my twin?" Paul's wife, Brittany Nassif, shared a closer look at baby Paul's baptism in a June 7 Instagram post. The carousel began with a family photo that included the couple's 4-year-old daughter, Paulina Ann Nassif, as well as Paul's other sons, 22-year-old Gavin Nassif and 19-year-old twins Colin and Christian Nassif. Paul shares his 3 oldest children with his ex-wife, Big H. Adrienne Malouf. "Such a special day yesterday," Brittany captioned the Instagram. "My baby, Dr. Paul's birthday was yesterday, pics to come, and our baby Paul J got baptized." BravoCon hits Las Vegas November 14 to 16, 2025. And if you know Bravo, you know. Sign up for Bravo Insider for free today to unlock special BravoCon Live with Andy Cohen early access ticket opportunities. Want real-time BravoCon alerts? Text BravoCon 2025 to 917-809-2240. Message and data rates may apply. Plus, get the official BravoCon app so you never miss a moment. Download on the App Store and Google Play. Shortly after the baptism, the Nassifs returned to their home to celebrate Dr. Paul's birthday, June 6. Brittany posted the party on social media, uploading photos and videos of Paul's elaborate golf-themed cake and the delicious food spread. Menu items included starters like tabbouleh salad, hummus, and labneh, as well as entrees like beef kafta skewers, chicken shish tawuk, and Arabic rice. Paul reflected on his birthday celebration in a June 28 Instagram post. "Thank you again for all of the birthday love I received the past couple of weeks," he wrote. "To my family and friends who made my birthday celebration so special on the 6th, especially Brittany, who threw me such a beautiful party, I love you. And no, I didn't try to blow out a sparkler this year." Paul and Brittany welcomed Paul Jr. on January 9, 5 years after they tied the knot. The couple announced the family addition in an Instagram post that showed newborn Paul nestled up in the hospital. "Mother and son are safe and sound. Our hearts have never been fuller," Paul captioned the January 10 photo. "Our family is complete, and we're so excited to begin this new chapter together. Thank you for all of the love, prayers, and well wishes. We'll keep you all posted." In the months since Paul Jr.'s arrival, Paul and Brittany have documented a slew of firsts and milestones for the baby boy, the latest of which was shared on July 19. Paul posted a video of little Paul sitting in a high chair as Brittany fed him a spoonful of baby food. Paul Jr. on his 6-month birthday eating solids for the first time. Paul captioned the reel. Get more details about Paul's blended family, including recent updates on his and Adrienne's sons. On a radiant summer Sunday in Los Angeles, the gentle toll of church bells marked a beautiful milestone for one of reality television's most beloved couples. Dr. Paul Nassif, famed plastic surgeon and star of Botched, and his wife, Brittany Patakos, came together with family and close friends to celebrate the baptism of their son, Paul P.J. Nassif Jr., in a ceremony that blended deep spiritual tradition with personal elegance. The couple, who welcomed PJ into the world in October 2020, have been sharing sweet moments of their growing family on social media. But this baptism marked something even more special, a public yet intimate declaration of their faith, heritage, and love for their child. "It was more than just a ceremony," Brittany shared later. "It was a blessing for our whole family, a day we'll never forget." The baptism was held at St. Sophia Greek Orthodox Cathedral in Los Angeles, a grand, domed church with soaring frescoes and golden chandeliers, known for its strong spiritual presence and old-world beauty. The Orthodox tradition holds baptism as not only a rite of passage, but a rebirth into faith. For Paul, who is of Lebanese and Greek heritage, the church held deep personal significance. Dressed in a tailored navy suit with a matching pocket square, Paul looked every bit the proud father. Brittany, radiant in a flowing ivory dress with delicate lace sleeves, held PJ tightly as they walked down the stone steps of the church, their son calm and wide-eyed in his miniature white christening gown. He didn't cry once, Paul joked later. I think he was fascinated by all the candles. Surrounded by immediate family, including Paul's older children from his previous marriage to Adrienne Maloof, the baptism was performed with all the traditional rites: oil, water, candlelight, and prayers in ancient Greek. There was no flash or over-the-top spectacle, just the sincerity of a family connecting to their spiritual roots. Following the ceremony, the Nassifs hosted an elegant garden brunch at their home in Beverly Hills. The sunlit lawn was transformed into a Mediterranean-inspired haven, complete with olive trees, white rose arrangements, and the soft notes of a live string quartet drifting through the warm air. Guests dined under a canopy of twinkling fairy lights, enjoying a menu of maize platters, lemon-roasted chicken, and handmade pastries, a nod to Paul's Lebanese background. A custom white cake adorned with gold leaf and a tiny fondant cross stood as the centerpiece, waiting to be cut after the speeches. Despite the A-list guest list, the event felt unusually down-to-earth. Paul and Brittany were quick to credit their family for the warmth and authenticity of the day. "My mom made her famous baklava," Brittany said, laughing. "We always say no event is complete without it." The couple's attention to detail was evident in every corner, from personalized baptism candles engraved with PJ's initials to miniature olive oil bottles as party favors. But what really stole hearts was PJ himself, who giggled and toddled between relatives, charming guests with his sweet demeanor. "He's curious and gentle," Brittany said, watching her son toddle toward the koi pond, "and always trying to talk. He's been saying dada since he was 6 months old." Paul beams every time. The baptism marked a symbolic close to a chapter filled with growth and transformation. For Paul, who rose to fame as a gifted surgeon with an exacting eye, fatherhood in his late 50s has softened him in ways fans might not have expected. "I never thought I'd have another child at this stage of life," Paul shared during a quiet moment. "But Brittany and PA brought a new kind of joy into my life. It's humbling." Their road to parenthood wasn't without its challenges. Brittany has spoken openly about the emotional toll of pregnancy, especially during the uncertainty of 2020. But in the months that followed PJ's birth, the couple settled into a rhythm, blending their worlds, celebrity, medicine, and home life, with grace. "It's a different kind of life," Brittany admitted. "I still work as a medical assistant and take time for wellness, but being PJ's mom is the greatest job I've ever had." Fans of Botched are used to seeing Paul Nassif in a clinical setting, analyzing scans and consulting with patients. But those close to him know that his greatest joy now comes from bedtime stories, baby giggles, and weekend strolls with his son. "He's not the same Paul I met years ago," said one longtime friend at the brunch. "He's happier, lighter." PJ brought out a new side of him. As the celebration wound down and the last slice of cake was served, Paul raised a toast. "To our son PJ," he said, glass of champagne in hand. "May he walk in love, lead with kindness, and never forget his roots." The crowd erupted in gentle applause as Brittany kissed his cheek and PJ clapped, imitating the motion with baby enthusiasm. The couple plans to continue sharing glimpses of their family life, but they're also fiercely protective of PJ's privacy. "We want him to have a normal childhood," Brittany said, "even if his dad is on TV." Whether at the operating table or in his backyard, Paul Nassif is clearly a man who cherishes both his public platform and his private blessings. And Brittany, with her calm grace and unshakable optimism, remains the grounding presence in their beautifully blended life. As the sun set over the Hollywood Hills, casting gold light across the celebration, the sentiment was clear. This wasn't just a baptism. It was a moment of joy, legacy, and faith, wrapped in the laughter of a child and the embrace of a loving family.